All right, so we took one trade today, and it was basically a win, but a small win, if I'm being truly honest. Today, I won't lie to you, I messed up so bad whenever I was trading on Top Step X. I was trying to take partials, but let me just show you guys. I was trying to take partials, and I hit stop sell instead of limit sell right here. I thought it was gonna be the limit buy, and I hit stop buy, or yeah, something like that, and it added more contracts. As you can see, the news is coming out. I believe that's news. No, we don't even have news today. I don't know why it's moving like that at 10 a.m. But this is I'm glad I got out the trade already. This was gonna be my final take profit, so either way, we probably would have got hit break even. So looks horrible. I won't lie, it looks horrible. We bought 5, then we sold 5, and then we bought 5 again. I'm still trying to get used to the software. I won't lie to you, I'm not used to it. I'm just used to using Tradeovate on Top Step, or on TradingView instead of using Top Step X. But I've just been seeing a lot of people use this. I was like, all right, let me transition over. I should have watched a tutorial or something, yeah, no, I bought and then I sold because I don't know, I forgot, I think I hit market buy and I wanted to set a limit order. Then I set a limit order, and then we bought again, and then after that we sold to around this high. We bought 2 instead of selling 2, and then I sold 2, and then I sold 2 more for my original position, and then I sold one more up here because I was still trying to find out like how to use the limit sell. So then I brought it one down. Like, okay, yeah, that's how you do it. So then I sold 1, and then eventually I sold the rest. I flattened it all just because of how we saw this CRT form right here. So then I was seeing this form real time, and I was like, yeah, no, it's probably gonna drop. So I was just like, all right, then just close the rest of the position here, and that's kind of what I did there before it actually started to drop heavy. And yeah, that was basically really it. The trade entry was around this fair value gap. This was where the stop loss was right here. And eventually, once we got that closure above here, I'm pretty confident that the market was going to reach for my area of minor buy side. And then I was using standard deviations here to then target where the next reversal is likely to occur. But here, this is kind of bizarre to me, honestly. Probably a lot of people got stopped out, or you just got like faked out, or you got hit break even. And I took notes while I was trading also, so we're going to go over that right now. So yeah, you can see I was fully out there. And let me show you guys the stats. Again, only 5 contracts I'm really risking here. That's kind of what I was doing. Just risking 5, which wasn't bad at all, honestly. Highest 2, 2, 1. So yeah, this wasn't bad today. I won't lie. The first one should have not been a $30 L. But everything else was pretty good, So we have a total of $78. I'm gonna lock it out for today, just to show you guys I'm not trading no more. And yeah, I got other stuff to do. But yeah, no, we're back. So yesterday's loss, if I'm being truly honest, was an emotional trade. It was dumb. I won't lie, it was dumb. Over risking, doing dumb stuff, trying to rush the process when in reality it should have not been like that. It just got the best of me whenever I was like, all right, yeah, we see a good trade idea. We're gonna take this. We're gonna make a lot of money right now. Like, it's just like, why would you ever think like that? Why would you ever think in terms of like the money aspect and like not follow your protocols? And that's kind of what I was reviewing yesterday when I was done with those trades. I was like, man, what am I doing? Like, what am I actually doing? Like, I'm not gonna be a successful trader if I'm like continuing to do those bad habits. Like, in order for you to change, you're gonna have to destroy your old self, your old habits, your old belief. And that's kind of what I've been transitioning in 2025 is changing my operating system. Rebirth 2025, that's one of my notifications on my phone. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see, it says Rebirth 2025, new OS for yourself. So new operating system for yourself, basically, because again, I'm learning IT, but new operating system for yourself, basically changing your beliefs, changing your hardware, changing everything you've been programmed to believe, to do, your habits, all this other stuff, changing it to become the best version of yourself, or like to become a better version of yourself. Not the best, but the better version. Like, you can always improve in every area of your life, even in trading. I bet you can probably improve. You can probably increase your win rate, increase your risk to reward ratio, increase your risk management protocols. Probably you can add more protocols. You can probably add a lot more things to improve your trade ideas or your success rate with trading. So the thing is about the Top Step X, this is one thing I don't like about it. I don't know how much I'm gonna have to be risking. That's another thing I'm probably gonna have to watch. Because even if I do want to risk 5 micros, to me that's not 1%. I would want to risk 1%, or at least 0.5%. Like at least 250. I want to risk at least 250. Today I was risking only like $118, which to me it isn't enough. So I want to risk at least 0.5%, because you don't want to be on these prop firm accounts too long, if I'm being truly honest. And like, you don't want your wins to be small, especially if you're on a combine. You don't want wins to be super small and your losses to be super big, because that just doesn't build confidence first in your system, and it just doesn't build, every trade idea you take should be an A+ setup. So majority of the setups you take should be A+, and if you lose, you're going to be able to understand why you lost. But another thing is, if every trade is an A+ setup, why are you going to be risking less, or why are you going to be risking more? Like, you want to be risking the same amount, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now, is try to like really get really good with the software, and like being able to like just trade the risk management, on every trade. And if I lose, I lose. If I win, I win. Like if I'm a profitable trader overall, we have good risk management and a consistent risk management protocol. We follow that and we continue to follow the setups we're taking and like the way we're viewing the market. Then of course we're gonna be coming out even out of this drawdown. I believe I'm capable of getting out of this drawdown if I have good risk management, if I follow my system, and I just continue to put in the work every single day. Then of course I'm gonna get out of this drawdown. I'm gonna pass an account. And I'll do the same thing for the next one, because losses are inevitable. You're going to lose at times, but that's why you journal. And that's why in trading, you can't avoid losses, but you can always try to prevent them, but you can't avoid them, Like there's just certain things you can't do. Every trade is not going to work out, but that's why you want to have a good risk reward. That's why you want to have a good system, because when you do take a loss, you don't want it to affect you so much to the point where the chart is just, or your equity curve is, you want to have it like small dip and then eventually you go back up again. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. Is I had a big dip and I'm trying to work my way back up, but not too slow. I don't want to work my way back up too slow, because if you do, it's going to take you way too long. It's going to take me way too long to pass an account. Second, it's going to take me way too long to get out of this drawdown. And then third, if I lose, it's going to affect me more mentally, because I know I could have been winning a lot more than I've been, losing. But yeah, I did have my live trading notes, because I like doing this, honestly. I like taking live trading notes. I think it's something that a lot of people should do. So this is kind of what I was feeling right now when I was trading. FOMO. I was feeling FOMO. I was feeling over leveraging. That's kind of what I was feeling. And I'll tell you my trading mistakes. So I already went through them, but I'll go through it again. So FOMO, we tend to try and rush the trade idea when the market is moving in our favorable direction. Only thing is, the entry and the confirmation aren't there, or one can be there without the other. So today I was finding, a 1 minute entry down here somewhere. I forgot where it was. I think it was this right here. I was finding that, but I wanted to wait till the 5 minute. The 5 minute gave me that confirmation with the 30 minute. So this is where the 30 minute was. We did have CRT here on the 30 minute, and we waited for the third candle here, which was 9:30. But to give me stronger confirmation, I needed a shift. So I waited for at least the 5 minute to give us a change in the state of delivery, which eventually did happen. As you can see here, we had a change in the state of delivery right here. Let's mark it out white. We had a change in the state of delivery with also a 5 minute inversion fair value gap. So then whenever we came back and retraced, I took that entry, and it was off of the 30 minutes advanced CRT. Not really advanced, it was confirmational. I forgot. Confirmational, third candle opened up, boom, we went down lower, manipulated, we came back, we closed above, and even higher, we completed the CRT. All we had to do was wait for the 5 minute change in state off after all this manipulation occurred with the inversion formed, and then eventually you can see that there, the market maker buy model was completed here. So whenever I was saying FOMO, like it just really wasn't, it's one or the other. We had the confirmation form, but we just didn't have an entry model form, or we didn't have the perfect entry form, which was the inversion with the change in the state formed. Or not even the change in state, we just needed the inversion form to give us that change in the state of delivery, because the inversion fair value gap is the change in the state of delivery. Only way to defeat this is to understand that if we don't follow our system, the losses we'll take. If we don't follow our system, the losses we take will be the ones we shouldn't have taken. So a loss is not greater than no trade. Also, a loss is no greater than no trade. This is kind of what I mean. Would you rather take a loss, or would you rather take no trade? No trade any day of the week. So why not do that? Why not take no trade instead of trying to take a loss? Instead of like taking a stab, why not just wait for your system, your model, to then eventually just have that presented to you instead of taking a stab? Like why not have the higher probability and wait for that higher probability instead of just trying to take a stab? Like it just doesn't make sense to me why people take stabs, why people try to force entries without following their system, or they don't even reflect upon their system enough to the point where they identify what they want and how they're going to get it, protocols to prevent certain losses. Because if you're not journaling, if you're not reviewing your losses, and you're not trying to understand how you can be able to present those things and make your model more high probability, then you're doing something wrong in trading, because you won't last. And learn to sit on your hands without even thinking of the trade happening. Just react to it when it's presented to you. So this is another thing. Why not, just wait for the trade idea to be presented to you to then click the button. Don't hesitate. If you're hesitating, that means you don't have enough experience. You haven't had enough recollection or time, seeing this play out. So just don't click the button. Don't click the button. Wait and just watch. That's all, and then journal. Over leveraging. When we're seeing a trade idea form and we plan on taking it, we want to size up and risk more to make more and pass the account more quickly, to then get funded and receive those payouts and go on a rampage, to then quit our job and go full-time in trading. You need to learn that consistency will give you that confidence to size up not just a couple of good trades. So learn to be patient along with the scaling of capital. We don't need to make money so fast. Slow down, son. Thing is, I wanted to go on ES instead of MES. I wanted to go on ES and risk, like $1,000 on this trade right here, because I knew it was high probability. I knew it was going to win. But yesterday, I thought the same thing, but I didn't follow what I didn't follow my protocols, and that's why I lost. Even though this one is high probability, like the one yesterday, everything played out yesterday perfectly. It played out. But if we followed the protocols, we would have won. And today we followed the protocols and we won. That's kind of why I was really just like trying to go over there. But then I realized, why not do it over the long run? Why not build that buffer of 100 trades instead of trying to pass an account in 2 trades? Why not do it 100 trades and distinguish yourself and like really show yourself you're capable of doing this? Of course, I don't want to actually pass an account in 100 trades, because that's like risking 0.01 or 0.1 to like pass an account. All right, and then the final trading today's mistakes was messing up the sells and partials. We were supposed to take LMAO. I need to learn how to use the software correctly. Need to learn to not take partials. It ruins the risk to reward ratio and cuts the profits in half if we simply learn to move to break even and let it hit our stop loss rather than one TP. The thing about TPs or partials is that it ruins your risk to reward first and foremost, and then it cuts your risk to reward ratio and it cuts your profits in half. Like, why would you want to do that? Why not have certain areas of where you'll have a final take profit? That's kind of what I'm doing. Just like not taking partials, even though partials feels good emotionally because you made money. But yeah, no, we're going to work on that. I'm going to review. I'm going to continue to try and trade and like just like really try that method where I don't take partials and I let it ride to my full take profit, because I know where I would want to take full take profit. If you don't know, then you should. So that's basically really it. I'm going to go journal now, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace.